guys for joining me in today's video. This is going to be the green smoky eye. I'm going to show you exactly how to apply every bit of makeup that you're going to need for this makeup look. If you are interested, keep watching and I will get into the video. So this is the look. You can see it's just a green smoky eye with like a light colored lip. And it's more minimal, but it's still really fun. You can pull it off even a little bit during the day. You can probably lighten it up, do it during the day, or you can just vamp it up and glamorize it for an evening out on the town look. So let's get into the video, and I will show you exactly how to apply everything. Okay, so to achieve this green smoky eye, first I'm going to start out with the eyes. I'm going to start with my brows because it's a little trick. If you start with the brows, it actually will frame the eye, so you can get a better idea of just positioning and exactly where your eye is. That can actually help when you're putting on your eyeliner and your eyeshadows. So I'm going to start just applying my brow pencil. This one is the Pixie Natural Brow Duo, and it's a pencil on one end and then it's the gel brush on the other. And I can show you. And the gel basically just gives a more sleek look, and it also holds the hair in place better. But I don't normally use the gel. I'm just going to use the pencil for now. And I like how it just gives a very natural look. It's more of a dense brow. It's not so much of a powdery brow or feathered brow. I just fill in just where it's sparse and good, really light-handed too. And then I just kind of go along the shape of my brow. They're already pretty much shaped, and I just kind of want to just darken them up to just give a little bit more definition and a little bit more frame around the eyes. Then I'm going to take my eyeshadow palette. This one is the Paparazzi. I've been using these a lot lately, and you can see it's a quad. This one's a purpley toned palette, and you can see I'm going to use this color today. So purple and green are really great together. They really complement one another. Anything red or green is going to be its complementary color. So I'm going to take some of the purple. I'm not using a and I'm just going to pat some of this eyeshadow over my eye. It's a little... Shit, that's my color. So don't be alarmed when you see it, because it's actually sparkly. And you're probably thinking, well, why are you wearing like sparkly eyeshadow for a smoky eye? It's really actually really pretty. I don't know if you can see. But I'm just going to do a single wash of color over my eyelid and just go about halfway. So I do have an Asian eyelid, so I don't really have a crease or a lot of indentation. They're not very hollow or anything, it's just kind of flat. Or just kind of one range, there isn't too much dimension with my eyelid. But I would say for anybody, no matter what kind of shape eye you have, just go about midway point. So even if you have a crease or indentation in your eyelid, or a bony crease, you just want to go about halfway. So I'm just going about halfway, and I'm just really blending it out well. And I'm going to bring it down around the outer corner, just to kind of give it a more sultry look. So you can see it's like coming around and down and under there. So again, I'm on the second eye, and I'm just kind of going over the eyelid halfway, and then I'm bringing the color down around the corner and underneath the eyelid a little bit. And that's going to enhance just the smokiness with the eyeshadow. And so this is and then next I'm going to take another eyeshadow. This is the Bare Minerals Soiree eyeshadow in a green. It's more of a it's a really pretty metallic green, like a forest green. And I'm just going to take a little bit. I'm going to take a little in the cap and then just go right over, right above the lash line, and I'm just going to just apply the green right over the lash line. Now some people actually put the eyeliner on first, but in this case I'm doing the eyeshadow first. And then I'm going to take a little bit of it. And I'm going to take a little bit of it and I'll just put it right underneath along the bottom lash line. I'm just going to sweep it with the same brush right underneath. So you can see the green is starting to come out, and it's really kind of just giving that smoky look. It's a darker green with a little bit of shimmer, so it's light and dark, so it's going to help create more of a sultry, darker, smoky eye with that little bit of just like, and it's going to glisten at the same time, but not being too light. So I'm going to start on the other eye, and again, I'm just applying a little bit right along the lash line, the top lash line, and then I'm going to go along the bottom lash line and just with the same brush just sweep a little bit of the color right underneath. So you're kind of smoking out the outer corner as you're applying the green. Really just around the eye. So now the shadow is done at this point, and I'm going to start on with the eyeliner. I'm going to take, this is the Pixie Endless Silky Eye pencil, or pen rather, sorry, and it's just like a forest green. It's somewhat dark, so it's going to help with definition. That way you can actually avoid using a black or brown eyeliner. And I'm going to use this as my definition, and I'm going to just apply it right over along the lash line. And I'm going to apply a little bit on the bottom lash line, right on the waterline. And you can smoke this out a little bit. So if I go back, I'm going to take my eyeshadow brush, but you can use an eyeliner brush if you want. And I'm just going to kind of along the bottom, I'm going to go along the bottom and just kind of soften the liner a little bit. And same with the top, I'm just going to soften the line so it kind of blends into the eyeshadow, the green eyeshadow. Just like that. And now with the other eye, just along the top lash line. It's a really smooth, really soft pencil. I like this one a lot, by Pixie. And I got this green one on sale at Marshall's, so it was only a few dollars. I wanted to try it out. At the time I wasn't too familiar with the Pixie line, but I'm loving the Pixie brand so much. And now Pixie's in drugstores, so you can actually get the line at your local drugstore. So again, I'm just smoking out the liner and just softening the line a little bit so it's not so hard. And you can go deeper, you can increase the color, you can add more liner, but that's with the green liner. So you can see there is quite a bit of definition. It can create a lot of definition actually without having to use black. And that's it. So now onto mascara. I'm just going to apply a few coats of mascara and that'll just help lift the lashes a little bit and open up the eye. I'm using quite a bit of Pixie today, but this is the Pixie by Petrum Volumizing Mascara. It's the large lash mascara, and you can see the brush. It's a nice fluffy spoolie brush. I'm just going to apply a few coats. You can do the bottom lash line too if you want. But I'm just going to do the top for now. You can do the smoky eye for day or night. You know, you can definitely wear a smoky eye during the day. Just you would just go a little bit lighter with the colors and not wear as much. So this would be definitely a nighttime smoky eye, and it could be a little bit too much for during the day, but so that's with mascara, just on the top lash line. So at this point, I do have a bit of fallout from the eyeshadow, so I'm just going to, you can take a brush, or I'm just going to take just like a little towel, tissue, try to remove some of it. Actually, it's not coming off, so I'm going to just remove it with a little bit of water. I'll be right back. So I just removed some of the fallout from the glitter, and because I was using a sparkly eyeshadow, that definitely can happen. So basically what you want to do is, it's good actually, that's why I like to wait and to do any kind of foundation or face makeup at the end after you do eyeshadow, so that way you can just kind of remove it and wipe it. You could use a makeup remover. I like the oil-based makeup removers because it's really going to help take off the glitter. If you try to use just water, it won't take off the glitter if you use just water. So from here I'm going to start with the face, and I'm not going to wear any foundation or tinted moisturizer. I'm just going to do an under eye brightener, and I'm just going to apply this. This is the Pacifica Dreamlit, and I've always used this. I love this. This is in Bare. I have more of a like a light to medium skin tone with yellow undertones. So this is really nice because it's gonna brighten. I can put a little bit around the nose area and just right under the eye. You could go around the mouth too if you want. I'm going to take my Sephora, this is the Pro Precision Foundation Brush, number 58, and I'm just going to really just pat under the eye and bring it down a little bit. And this will really help just kind of even out my skin tone and make me look a little bit more dressed up face-wise without having to wear a full face of makeup. So that's why I love just, you know, I love a good eye brightener or a concealer. You can just do it under the eye, especially if you're focusing on the eyes with a smoky eye. I'm just going to bring it down just a little bit. But of course, if you want to use a foundation or a tinted moisturizer, that'll work too, especially, you know, if this is going to be your nighttime look, you're going to want to dress up a little bit more, and it will also help balance out the smoky eye. So definitely, I would definitely recommend a concealer for a smoky eye, just to kind of even out the skin tone and just kind of bring more focus to the eyes, because smoky eyes are the look itself is pretty intense, right? So that's that. I have my under eye brightener on. I've put it around a little bit around my nose, but that's about it. So onto the cheeks, I'm going to take my Aubrey Organic Cosmetics. This is the Starlight Pink powder blush, and I'm just going to take a little bit in my cap here with my Kabuki Eco Brush. And just right on the apple of the cheek, I'm just going to apply it. And I don't want too much color on the cheek. I just want something nice and tinted. That'll just kind of help balance out the look. Again, giving the most attention to the eyes. You're just kind of like supporting the eyes with a little bit of color on the cheek. So that's that. And then onto the lips, the last part. This, I love wearing this. This is the Vintage Moisturizing Licking Lip Balm, if you can say that. This one's in bubblegum, and they have all different flavors. I remember these as a kid, having the little tins with the little trays with the sliding lids, and they had them in strawberry and like pina colada and special bubble gum. They have just all kinds, but this is just a lip balm. I'm just going to apply this on my lips as a base, just to moisturize. And then you can use just a gloss. This is a lightly tinted gloss from Wet n Wild. You can use that alone, or you can add some color, to the Smokey Eye. So I'm going to add a little bit of color and then put a gloss on top. This is the Wet n Wild. This is the Breeze. What is this? Breeze. It's called Breeze, number 331. I'm sorry, number 531C. Okay, this is the Wet n Wild. They're like a few dollars at the drugstore, and they're one of the more they're a cruelty-free line. Although, I mean, I don't know how clean their products are, but if you're looking for something, you know, that claims that they're cruelty-free, they're probably one of the better lines, drugstore-wise, as far as the drugstore brands. So I'm wearing that one, and it's kind of frosty looking, but I tend to like frosty. I'm just trying out some of these lipsticks, and I want to use them since I have them. But it's like a nice light blushing pink, and I'm going to apply the gloss from Wet n Wild right over it. You can use any gloss, or you could just stay with the lipstick. I love gloss with a smoky eye. I think it's very, just, it has that glamorous appeal to it, and that's about it. So here is the look. This is the green smoky eye. See? And that is it. And that is the finished look. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I had fun just applying the makeup and wearing a little bit more color than I normally do on a daily basis, and that is all. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. This is an ode to eco-fair and fashion, where I just try to show everything to incorporate more eco-friendly products into our daily lives when it comes to fun, beauty, fashion, and food as well. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video.